been a while, huh? Haha. What is up, everybody? It's Waiko. Time for a new tutorial. Let's get into it. Let's go. Right, so I'm doing this remix of Addicted to You. This project is going to be available on my Patreon. Don't you guys forget. All right, so let's get into the drop. Basically, I'm going to show you guys how I made the drop. All right, so first of all, drums. These are mainly the drums that I've been using in most of my songs. I'm going to make the samples available also as a sample pack, so you guys can use this on your own stuff. And now on to the sub, 3x oscillator, which goes through camel crusher, decapitator, sound goodizer, and then one knob. Really got fattened this up. And the bass. Now we get into an interesting part. What I've been doing lately, been exporting my layers into a direct wave sound. And it takes up a lot less CPU, and it's just like easier for you guys to load up in your project. Now you won't be missing any sounds because you have everything here. And same with this. So basically now you guys can load up these samples just like this with no CPU usage, no presets, no serum, no nothing. Yeah, it's way easier even for me. Chords, pretty simple, almost no processing and just one preset. I didn't want to like give too much attention to the chords, it's just to fill up the harmonics, nothing special. As you guys can tell, despite the top line, I haven't like extra harmonies there. Just felt like playing around a little bit, try to add some extra notes on the top line. And then vocal chops. Processing. The processing is the important part. So manipulator here. I just tweak the knobs until I find a sound that I like. To morph the sound, I'm going to remove manipulator. See, you guys can tell the difference. Patcher with a lot of compression, which is like the main thing. I'm using H-delay here to make it stereo with the ping pong effect. And reverb. Filter is just for some specific sections, and then kickstart and fruity balance for some specific sections as well. These are the chops. This is not a MIDI. These are chops. And now I'm making the lead do this melody because of manipulator. I can use a MIDI out, put in the MIDI of the top line, so the MIDI of the lead, link this to manipulator. So that's what's happened. So chords, vocal chops, bass, sub. Now all that we need is the actual lead. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes through fruity balance just to reduce the volume, then a patcher, more EQ, then a disperser, then OTT, and balance, then Pro L2, EQ, and more EQ. But what happens when I play it? It fucks up my CPU. So what did I do? I converted all of the serums into one lead. No more CPU usage. You're not going to be missing anything. The sound is literally here. And it takes up a lot less CPU. And then these are just automations to control the lead. So this is the filter right here. To give this effect, I basically just tweaked the filter on each note. Same thing here. And then I did a volume automation here with a filter automation. You guys just gotta get a little bit creative with the lead. That's how you make it interesting. This is the reverb automation for the lead as well. And that's basically it. You guys gotta get creative with the sound, with the processing. Sometimes it's difficult to do that because of the CPU usage. I found this solution, which is amazing. I'm gonna start doing this way more because it's even easier to reuse sounds this way. So just an amazing way to work on stuff. I hope this video was helpful, guys. Feel free to grab the FLP on my Patreon. Every support helps out a lot. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you guys learned. Like on. Like off.